supporting this young fella. Oh, nobody here from Masterton today. Gary's supporting this young. Yeah, that's more like it. Come on, Adam, they reckon. Up the undermining three. Oh, making a beautiful job, Adam Gordon. Undermine time for Gus Berger as well on stand number 2. Renee Biggs, top of the head. And through and up the neck she steps. Alice Watson is right there with her, the 2 female shearers. The roses amongst the thorns, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor Locke down there on the far side on stand number 5. And Kiari Manson, stand number 6. He snapped the neck wall open. The cheek comes off into the base here and around the back of the head. Sheep number 1 of 2 on the board. Novice final. This is the entry-level grade for shearing competitions in New Zealand. And these guys are fighting for the coveted winners ribbon for the Golden Shears to 2019 Kerry round through the long blow. So Adam Gordon, he's on fire, this young local man.
Yeah, he's a good young shearer, this young fella from the local boy Masterton. And it's great to see these young shearers up there making the final. We went from 18, we are down to the top 6. This is the final of the novice. And down and over the brisket he goes. Adam Gordon. Is it 2 sheep? 2 sheep to be shorn in this final, ladies and gentlemen. Under the final shoulder he goes. Doing a very, very good job too, the young fellow. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. He is your local boy. One down here on 1. Down and out the flank he goes. Right out to the tips of the toes. That is a very, very well shorn sheep too, the young fella. Pops that head forward. There we go. Just a little bit more experienced than from the heats. Out to the tips of the toes he goes. Beautiful job by the young fella 1. Down on the rest of the stands. Stand 2. Young Gus there. Into the long blow he goes. Biggs over the shoulder she goes. Under that final shoulder and down and out the flank. Great to see her made the final, Norm, after a hell of a tussle with that sheep, didn't she?
Yeah, no doubt about that, but she's up there anyway. Not looking to repeat the performance, that's for sure. Rather keep her sheep on the board where she can knock the fluff off it instead of running around in the crowd, half naked, the sheep that is. Around on the last front shoulder for the 2 girls in the middle, last front shoulder for Taylor Locke, last front shoulder for Kiari Manson, turning for home is Gus Berger. Down pause, Renee Biggs. Oh, just got to stop the handpiece, so that's going to cost her a second or 2, but she's all right. She's got under control. She might have to pop the head forward if it does that again, but she's away again, right out on the back leg. That's the deal, the sheep kick. It costs you time. Especially at this level, you're not quite as experienced as some of the higher levels. They're able to control the sheep a lot better. That's half the game, folks, is learning how to control that sheep, and she's had to stop the machine again. Renee just flips it over. Well done, Renee. She'll keep the head out this time and just finish that one off. And she'll be looking for sheep number 2 very shortly. Alice Watson from Blenheim right there as well. Kiari Manson had to stop his handpiece, lift it back into position and carry on. It's a patience game. Hang on to it, Renee. Just a wee bit left. And off it comes. This time she can let it go. Out it goes. Nicely shorn sheep. Alice Watson steps in. Right there with Renee this time. And onto the board they come with their second sheep. Taylor Locke's already out on the board with this second sheep, but down the last side for Adam Gordon, Kerry, as he works his way onto the cheek. Last front shoulder was coming off very shortly, and he's out in front of the field at this stage.
Yeah, he's looking good, the young fella from Masterton. Over the brisket he goes, but taking nothing away from these other competitors. It's not all about who comes off first, ladies and gentlemen. These sheep are judged on the board. They're judged out the back. These judges, they'll take every little point they can off these young shearers. There's a little glitch there, they will take it off. But down the last side he comes, right out to the tips of the toes in this novice shearing final, proudly sponsored by Cydectin, and out to the tips of the toes he goes. Finishing touches, ladies and gentlemen, get in behind him. He is your local hometown hero. Looking for the time points and get ready to put your hands together. Young Adam Gordon, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very well shorn sheep there too, Norm.
Certainly was. Well done, Adam. Of course, times, not everything. It's a fair bit when you get that far ahead, but it his quality points got to be up there as well, because the rest of these competitors will be. Top knot coming off there for Gus on stand number 2. Works his way in behind the ears, and then he's going to be through and up the neck. Renee Biggs has already been there and done that, so has Alice Watson. Up the neck into the front shoulder, so stands 3, 4, 5 and 6, very close. Gus is there as well, as he just tries to keep it under control, just so he can hop up under the chin there. Snaps the neck will open, and the cheek will come off. So a real lesson in mental strength and endurance, patience, ability to endure a lot of stressful things happening all at once. Learning how to shear a sheep, that's for sure. They can be pretty awkward animals to deal with at the best of times, but when you're at this level in the shearing game, we can all remember our first couple of years shearing, no matter how long ago it was. It was, like they say, all shearers go to heaven because they've already been through hell on earth. That's a true saying, ladies and gentlemen. And these young shearers are all going through it. Down over the last front shoulder for Renee. Down over the last front shoulder for Taylor Locke on stand number 5. And Kiari Manson. Last cheek coming off for Alice Watson, so Renee's just been able to get out in front of her again. That kicky sheep she had last time allowed Alice to get back at her. Long blow time for Gus on stand number 2, so he's another few shots and he's going to be turning for home, but that sheep looks a wee bit ticklish over the rib cage. Just not sitting the way he wants it to. Yeah. Tuma Mullins, are you around, Tuma? Can you come and see us? Oh, yeah. You going to do the prize giving, bro? You going to do the prize giving?
Right out to the tips of the goes. There we go. Young Taylor Locke, ladies and gentlemen, stand number 5. And then Renee Biggs will come home. Next one home. And the young shearer down there on 6. Finishing touches there for
Kiari.
There we go. And with Kahari Manson, ladies and gentlemen. He went back and polished that sheep up a few times. Young Alice Watson. She had a sheep run around the crowd. It was great to see her make this final because she really deserved it. Those quality points, her quality points were very, very good, and it was great to see her make it through. And all the way from Blenheim, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, young Alice Watson.
Just showing everyone how well shorn that sheep was, Kerry, before she chucked it out the hole. Well done, Alice. And Gus, young Gus Berger, he's going to have the last say in this Cydectin sponsored novice final. Won't be long, and he'll be reaching for the red button behind him. But he's got to get round and get the wool off the rest of the sheep. He's only a novice grade shearer, so he's right at the very start of who knows what could be a very promising shearing career. Right out on the back leg. He's going all right so far. He's made the final. That's all he wanted to do today was obviously make the Golden Shears novice final. Right out to the toe. Back for another shot. That's the way he just pulls it back into position. He won by... Rolls over the tail, ran under the hamstring, out to the toe. Takes all the sock wool off. Not sure why the farmers want the sock wool off. It doesn't fit anyone else. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Our Cydectin novice shearing finalists. Gus Berger having the last say. But they've got to stay up on the board, folks, because this is an instant prize giving, so don't go away. We're going to find a winner here this afternoon.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just up here with these competitors. Renee, come down here. I was having a look through the program, and in 1964, Gary Biggs. Who's Gary Biggs to you?
Oh, that's my granddad.
Wow, that's your grandfather. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I was thinking, I wonder if related. So that's a real awesome thing that you did up there today. How were the sheep? Were they okay?
Yeah, they're real good, thanks.
I think that the people that prepared these sheep and bellied them for you novices should follow you around and maybe belly all your sheep.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Well done, Renee. Good luck for this competition, and I hope that you do very, very well. So that's Renee Biggs, ladies and gentlemen. Her grandfather he won the intermediates here in 1964. So that's a pretty amazing thing. I was going to interview another one of these young guys, but it looks like they've all run away. Come back up on the board, guys.
Sorry, Tama, just to interrupt. Robert Larson, come up to the presenters table, please.
Okay, another young guy I'm going to talk to is Adam. Adam, come down here, mate. You've had a heck of a good Golden Shears so far. You've been in pretty much everything. Just let everybody here know how you're feeling, how you feel that the day went, and she was a pretty impressive performance in the final there, mate.
Yeah, I'm quite lucky actually to have brothers, so it's all good.
And your father helped you out a fair bit?
Yeah, he did actually. Done all my gear, so it's good.
And who are you shearing for?
Pressing, Abraham Shearing.
For Wairarapa and Kushta. Oh, that's wonderful. So pressing, yeah. So did you make it through the semi-finals for the pressing?
Nah, I didn't go in, and I went in the pairs, but did no good, so.
Oh, I thought you might have been up for the triathlon, mate. You look like a triathlete with that cool haircut. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have an instant prize giving. Kieran McNulty will be up shortly. Actually, we'll have a talk to the young gun from Te Kuiti.
Cheers.
Okay, this is Kiari, ladies and gentlemen. Now, apparently, he is the first one in 2 generations, is it? Yeah, in 2 generations representing the Portai family. So well done, Kiari. How did it go up there today? I see your mother and auntie, they were watching very, very proud today.
Oh yeah, just happy to be here. Happy that I made the final. Yeah, good experience.
I think, are you going to go back to school?
Oh yeah, have to.
Well, that's a good idea. School is good. The sheds will never, ever go away, mate. So good luck to you. Hopefully it all goes well for you.
Sweet, thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the instant prize giving for this last event, the Cydectin Novice Shearing. The results are still being collated. So in the interim, I'd like to invite Robert Larson, the area manager for Cydectin, to say a few words.
I'd like to say just how pleased we are to sponsor this novice shearing, because this is the future of shearing in New Zealand. And it's really great to see 2 young women shearing up there with the boys. It's been awesome, and I think there was 47 novice shearers started off the day, and we got down to 6. So, you know, it's been really great, and farming is still the backbone of New Zealand. Thank you.
Thank you. We have the results. First place in the Cydectin Novice Shearing receives $200 plus the horseshoe trophy. It's a pretty clear winner. First place from Masterton, Adam Gordon. Congratulations, Adam. A bit of hometown support here. You know, a lot of Golden Shears Open champions started exactly where you are right now. Congratulations.
Cheers, thank you. Just like to thank the sponsors and all the judges and the Golden Shears committee And I'd like to thank my brother and my dad for doing my gear. So cheers, thank you.
Well done, Adam. Second place receives $120. Taylor Locke. Third place and $80, Gus Berger. Fourth place and $70. Put your hands together, Renee Biggs. Fifth place and $60, Alice Watson. And sixth place, $50, Kerry Manson. Just while we do the photos, could we please have the finalists in the novice wool handling to come up to the board, please? Just the finalists for the novice wool handling, please make your way up to the board.
All right, just while Kieran McAnulty is just sorting the wool handlers, just interrupt when you're ready, Kieran. I'll just keep ticking away here. So this is the last heat of the novice pressing. We're trying to go for a target of 150. This bale here is by Ray King. That's confirmed weight here. Well, Ray, you'll be happy with that. You want to announce that? What's the weight? We're looking for 150.
That's 152.0.
That's what we like, mate. 152.0. Good on you. You right, Kieran?
Thank you, Jared. I appreciate you filling the gap there, mate. Our next presentation now is for the Paiwai Mullins Shearing Limited Novice Wool Handling. And the presenter of this award is Tuma Mullins.
Thank you, Kieran. On behalf of Paiwai Mullins Shearing, that's Adia Mullins and the crew, we're extremely proud to sponsor this event. The novice wool handling to us is quite special. If they're taught right from the start, well then our industry is in safe hands. And the novice grade, you know, we do a lot of training of our own. You know, we're known as a feeder for wool handlers and shearers, but you know, really this time where wool's not really worth a lot of money, it's more important than ever to keep the job right. So congratulations to these young novice wool handlers, and good luck.
First place in the Paiwai Mullins Shearing Limited Novice Wool Handling receives $150. From Masterton, Adam Gordon. Well done, mate. That's 2 presentations in the 2019 Golden Shears, and you've taken out them both.
Yeah, it was very lucky. So I'd just like to thank the sponsors again, and judges doing their job, and my sister for coaching me how to wool handle. And cheers, thank you.
Second place and $100, Sylvia Dixon. Third place and $70, Elma Baker. Fourth place, $60, Ellery Bradley. Now, we did have the presentation for the Farmlands and Woolpacks New Zealand novice wool pressing scheduled for now, but as you can see, they are still competing. It's one of the good problems we've had at this year's Golden Shears is the number of competitors have exceeded expectations. So just for those competitors that are expecting to be presented their prize tonight, we will be doing that in this evening's session of the program. So if the competitors in the novice wool pressing could please come back this evening, we'll make sure that the winner is announced during the prize giving of that stage. But that now concludes the stage of this afternoon's events. We do have an evening program lined up for you with speed shearing taking out, headlining that. So please enjoy the rest of your afternoon and come back this evening and enjoy the action. Thank you.
Well, hi there, viewers in the World Wide Web. We are coming to you from the Masterton Memorial Stadium here in the mighty Wairarapa. We've just finished the day here, and I think we should call it the Gordon Day. We've had some wonderful competition today. We've had the novices come through, and sitting here with his 2 red ribbons is a young man called Adam. Tēnā koe, Adam. And big smile on his face, well he should have, because I don't remember anybody ever coming up here with 2 red ribbons.
I don't think so either.
we welcome Mavis, and we have Mr. Doug Lang sitting there, and he'll be the stats man that'll tell us if we're on key. But Adam, what a wonderful effort you have to take out these 2 finals.
Yes, it was good. It's good to get both of the ribbons.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good now after that final, so yeah.
And I heard you saying you'd like to thank your sister for teaching. Who's the big mentor in your career?
Kushla, she taught me how to shear, wool handle one show, so yeah, she was the big mentor.
Oh, well,
Yes.
it's been great. You got anything for young Adam Mavis?
Oh, you did really well, Adam, coming through all the way through the heats, because that was a big, big lineup.
48.
Yeah.
48 novice. This is the Woolhandling.
Yes, yes. I'm talking about the Woolhandling, so, you know, a big lineup there. And you pretty much win that top line all the way through. So consistency, tick, and 2 red ribbons, tick. Well done.
Yes.
That was great. How did the Woolhandling actually feel to you in terms of the standard of the others, you know, just watching and all of that?
Well, I felt pretty nervous because I've never really done table like throwing one, so yeah, I've only done second shares, but it was good. I felt good.
Natural talent,
Yeah.
eh?
It
DNA.
sounds like you fluked it.
Yeah, I did, I think.
What a wonderful fluke. Well, we'd like to thank the sponsors that sponsored that event, the Woolhandling and the Shearing. I'm not quite sure how many novice shearers there were. There was over 40 anyway.
All I know is that they had to close the novice grades off because there was just too many, you know, and when you've got limited sheep numbers, they had to make a call to cut. So, yeah, big crowd, but they could have been bigger.
I think from memory this is probably the largest field in the early days because the stadium has just been chock-a-block all day. Lots of family out there?
Yeah, lots of family, so it's good support.
And the girlfriend?
Yeah, and the girlfriend, she's out there. She's one of the presentations.
Oh, I saw her smiling at you. Oh, wow, that's fantastic. Well, we've got a young, happy 18-year-old young man here who's got the world at his feet, and it tells me he's just finished school and he's got a career. The brother's got a trade.
Yep. He's got a building trade, so it's
What's
good.
your ambition?
Yeah, I'm probably going to share for a few years and then go building. So yeah.
Wonderful vocation that is. We've got a grandson that's just started that too, and he's on his way. So, young Adam, it's all over for you for the year 2019.
Yep. So I'll be back next year, hopefully.
Back
in the
next
juniors.
year. Well, congratulations, and on behalf of our sponsors, I think it was Cydectin who did the novice shearing, and Paiwai Mullins shearing. That's Ardia Mullins, the sponsors of these two events. We salute our sponsors and we thank them very much. And the Golden Shears for a wonderful first day. And I've never seen a day like this before. And we've got Doug Lang there who will bring in after a little while and we'll sum up the day. So Mavis, thank you very much. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, just well done to the Gordon whānau. They're a very strong whānau in the Wairarapa, and certainly have had a big footprint in this Golden Shears for a very long time.
So Nani Hinero would be Mason. Is this part of this?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That was Raz. You know, who was your
sister?
Yeah. So that's right.
So the DNA's there.
Totally.
So that's what we call whakapapa.
Yeah.
So Adam, congratulations,
Cheers.
mate. And
Thank
you go out and enjoy the rest of the Golden Shears. And if we ask you to come back again, don't hesitate and come and talk to us.
Sweet.
And we wish you well for your career and for your family that are coming up in the next events. I hear Kushla's entered and things like that. So your mentor is onto it. Well, thank you very much, Toby, and we'll come back to you.